My 20s did not exactly start how I had planned. I was going through a very tough time mentally, and somewhere between all the mess, I just started writing down words and phrases which cut through the noise when nothing else could. I will be sharing 20 things I learned as a 20-year-old with some to no explanation. Number one, if God is all you have all you need. He's prepared the path, He's just preparing you. Sometimes the right doors don't open for us, not because they're not meant for us, but because we're not ready to walk through them yet. The waiting is the work. Number two, the beauty you see in anything is a reflection of the beauty in you. Now, beauty is just not out there somewhere waiting for someone to observe it. It requires something in you to recognize that beauty. It's a mirror. The world reflects you back at yourself. So, on the days you feel like there's nothing good in you, stop and think about the things which you find beautiful, the things that move you, because that is your soul telling you what it is made of. Number three, if it's not in your hands, it shouldn't be in your head. Now, most of what we anxiety spiral about falls into two categories, which are things we can do something about and things we absolutely cannot do anything about. We treat worrying like we're actually doing something when that's not the reality. The whole thing is about action or release. There is no third option which just involves suffering. Number four, believe that there are things out there so good you would not even know how to ask for them, and your brain cannot comprehend how good things can get, so never rely on its judgment. Number five, if it's God's will, it's God's will. Don't be afraid to dream big, trust His timings and your capabilities. Now, a lot of us downsize our dreams because we're scared of wanting something so big and not being able to achieve it. But the audacity of dreaming big stops feeling so arrogant when you realize that this is not about you. You did not author this dream, you were just trusted to achieve it. Number six, if you're persistent, you'll get it. If you're consistent, you'll keep it. And if you're grateful, you will attract more of it. Number seven, don't repay evil with evil or insult with insult. On the contrary, repay evil with a blessing, because to this you were called so that you may inherit a blessing. Number eight, people can live 100 years without even living for a minute. It is very important to stop, look around, and be grateful for the life you live, because while it may seem normal to you, it is the kind of life someone else prays for. Number nine, someone else's action is not your responsibility, your reaction to it is. Understand the violence it takes to become gentle, and that gentleness does not come from the absence of violence, but despite the abundance of it. We treat gentleness like it's a default, like people were just born with it. But that's not true. The most gentle person you know is the one who's been through it all. They had every reason to shut down, be bitter, but they chose not to. Not because their pain softened or they had a good season, but because in the middle of the abundance of it all, they decided not to pass it on. That is not passive. That is one of the most aggressive acts of will a person can commit. Number 10. If the rain that touched your skin traveled miles to find you, so will everything that is written in your name. If you're destined for something, distance is not an obstacle. Delay does not mean cancellation. Just because you don't see things moving does not mean that they aren't. It just means that they're still mid journey, still in the clouds somewhere, still traveling, still finding its way to you. Number 11. As long as the dice is still rolling, you will get your six. But for now, we clap for others and show love. Number 12. First you visualize, then you materialize. If you've been there in your mind, you will go there in your body. Now, it is very important for us to realize that your brain cannot differentiate between the things which are very vividly imagined and the experiences you had in your past. Now, visualization does not mean being delusional or daydreaming. It just means that you're rewiring your subconscious. Now, your subconscious mind is very obedient, so it will immediately start organizing your decisions, your energy, your attention around whatever picture you feed it. Number 13, the dream is still coming even if you forget to feel. Your dreams are not sustained by your ability to feel excited about them every single day. Some days you will, some days you won't. Does not mean it's still not coming. Number 14, go with the flow but crash when you need to. Now, crashing does not always mean failure. It's not a setback, it's just maintenance. So, the flow is still going to be there when you get back. So, crash when you need to. Number 15. You are the only person in your mind, so the stories you feed it will become your reality. It is very important to control your brain and not let it control you. Number 16, and this one's my favorite, it's from Leo Skepe. If you give a Hermes Birkin to a crackhead, he's not gonna realize the value of that bag. He's gonna throw it around like a normal bag. Slowly and eventually, the bag is gonna start questioning itself and be termed as the crackhead's bag, when in reality, that bag belongs to the whole another side of the world. So it is very important that you don't question your worth just because of the situation you're in. Number 18. You're not finished until you are finished. Every failure till death is psychological. No setback, no failure is permanent unless you decide it is. Number 19. It's okay if you don't clap for me because I've seen the teams you cheer for. Now, this is a very good reminder that sometimes the people who are not celebrating you are the people you don't want to be celebrated by. Number 20. If betrayal were forgiven, the devil would sit next to God. That is it from me. I hope something clicked for you, and I will see you in the next one.